Okay, let's do a teaser. Properly placed people prevent problems. Properly placed people prevent problems. Properly placed people prevent problems. Well, then, improperly placed people create problems. How can you place a benefactor in your life? Hello, smart people. With 2021 ending and a pandemic nearing 2 years, now is a good time to consider how to make a fresh start in 2022. Maybe it's not a new job, maybe it's a new perspective. We're going to talk today about how to make your job your benefactor. After all, isn't that what uncles are for? And I'm talking about Uncle Sam, coming with me here at the federal government. A strong sense of empowerment is the secret that makes working any job one you'll love. It's time to take control of your progression plan, be it for your personal or professional life. Even though I've been working for the federal government for 10 years, does not mean that I don't seek out to make the most out of every new year. After all, I'm here with you on YouTube, an entirely new journey that I started in 2021. And this coming year, my happiness goal is to continue to grow my YouTube channel through video production and creating quality, valuable content for you here at Easy Federal Resumes and more. But if you haven't already, please make a change to that like button and click it for me. The algorithm knows I'm reaching you when you help out by giving a comment or a like, and absolutely by subscribing. Doing what I love may not be the same thing as loving what you have. However, both can seriously improve your overall happiness, just as it is with Isaac Newton's third law, the law of motion. For every action, there's a reaction. The basis of my ability to post content for you is as it was when I flipped houses. It's because I work for the federal government. And as I've covered in my video, one of the benefits of working for the federal government is time. Being given time has allowed me to move into another area of my goal. Another factor that can affect how happy you are with where your workplace is freedom. Freedom in any context, be it physical or financial or professional or emotional, leads to increased happiness. Freedom, or call it autonomy, is work that helps benefit critical thinking skills and gives you a greater sense of achievement. Planning the next steps of your career path is an excellent way to boost your sense of accomplishment and empowerment and create your own autonomy, whether you're just starting your career or you're changing it. Newsflash, guess what? You do not have to be enthusiastic or love working every moment of the day. I know I don't. Who does? But it should be at least a positive experience most of the time. When I began working for the federal government, I came in as an intern and I was like a fish out of water. I had no knowledge about logistics. All I knew was the jingle that UPS had called logistics, logistics. Every day I went to work, I was miserable. I hated going to work. The learning curve for me was steep, but for every training module that I was able to complete, it became easier and easier for me to take pride in what I was going to become, a logistician. I was then able to acknowledge within myself that the work that I was doing was a part of keeping soldiers, airmen, warfighters safe. But with each day, I still started with why? Why me? I wanted to work with those soldiers, airmen. I wanted to work with people, not products. So I had to shift. I had to shift my thinking from what do I have to what do I want? And what I wanted was not to be the best logistician ever, but to be the best provider for my children, to have financial freedom, and to retire early. That's what I wanted. Is the work that you do not what you're content with? Or is what you're content with something different? Are there other factors affecting you? That was my case. Working for the federal government for me was a lateral move. At least I thought so. But after I began hired, I came to learn by way of my paycheck about the locality pay, which I've talked about before. That additional $13,411 in my paycheck enabled me to buy back my military time for an earlier retirement, as well as let me max out my TSP which they contribute to, as well as other benefits. That additional $13,411 a year in my paycheck enabled me to buy back my military time in order to accelerate my retirement, as well as max out my TSP contribution, which the federal government matches. Two benefits that I did not have in the public sector. If you're following my videos, you already know when I became eligible for a flexible time schedule, I chose to work 10 hours a day. That's a long day for 4 days out of the week. I used that additional day off to start my own real estate investment business with my brother. Now that sounds glamorous, but as I've said, it was flipping houses. Glamorous nor relaxing was renovating houses. And you should already know that in order to get the most profit, you're going to be in the worst conditions. I was in them Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So much for relaxing weekends. But having that 3-day weekend, and when you had a holiday 4, gave me so much time to clean toilet. By definition, a benefactor is a person who gives money or other help to a person or cause. In this case, it was Uncle Sam, the same Uncle Sam you have, and my cause was my financial freedom. Whatever the reason you need a benefactor for, if your job isn't fulfilling you, do some soul searching as to why you may need help. And find that help in Uncle Sam. 2022 is the perfect milestone to place action into resolution, and actions both simple and complex. Your goal should be to inspire a level of happiness that has the potential to spill over into your life in highly personal ways and impact everything from your personal life to your professional life. Being smart here at Easy Federal Resume and More isn't about aptitude, but encompasses being sharp, motivated, achieved, realistic, and timely. That's what all of you are. When you create your plan, don't try to change the whole thing at once. Immerse yourself in information and people who support your goal. I'm certain that any topic you're interested in is here on YouTube. There's a channel solely focused on Facebook as well, something that provides you the dialogue with participants that are interested in the same thing that you are. And if there's not, you've just found your niche. Join me. Trust me, it's not easy. Create your own channel and provide content to other people just like you. Remember the tongue twister? Properly placed people prevent problems. You can be one of those people. And as I said, seek out information, YouTube, books, or other professionals. Place yourself in the path of your success. Now, on the opposite, improperly placed people, those people who lack drive and aspiration, they don't have a path forward, exacerbate the problems that you have. Pick one area of your life that you want to change that will have the greatest impact. Make it something concrete so that you know exactly what change you're planning to make and exactly what results that you want to achieve. When you've done so, you're achieved, and that's the A in SMART. Now you have a reference to build upon. You can say, hey, I can do it because I've done it. That's the beginning of being realistic. The R in SMART. You have the capability of success. Now, in the past, I failed miserably on some of the modules I was taking as an intern, but I inevitably got my certificate. 10 years ago, I would have never imagined I'd be in the position that I am in today, personally or professionally, and I owe it all to my benefactor, Uncle Sam. He championed my cause, and he gave me the money, time, and the freedom I needed to attain my personal goal and financial independence that I wanted. The job I had gave me the independence to get what I wanted. The action I took was the work. The reaction was the freedom. I am neither extraordinary or masterful. I'm smart, and so too are you. If you are on this channel and you want a job with the federal government, I'm going to do my very best to show you how I got mine, and similar we are. Bye, smart people. I'll see you next time.